come warm yourself around the fire that is Baseball Scotland, as we have a windy, windswept, slightly overcast day with a bit of temperature in the air as well, as the Edinburgh Angels welcome the Edinburgh Rays. We're here at Warriston Park, so the Angels are our home team, and the Edinburgh Rays up from Morgan playing fields in the south side of Edinburgh, journeying north of Princes Strait to play the game here. Just a game and a half between these two teams in the Scottish National Baseball League Triple-A standings. So we can build on the gap if you're the Rays, or you can close that 1.5 if you're one of the Angels. Just getting everything warmed up now in the field, so let's take a little look at the Edinburgh Rays offense. You're going to be playing with 10. You get a choice of 9 or 10, and the extra hitter is going to be Luke Reichuk opening up. Left fielder Miguel Angel batting second, and third base Shea Wagner batting third. Middle of the order, pitcher Fabio Calderon at 4, catcher Tony Ebbs-Canavan at 5, shortstop Aaron Rowlands at 6, and center fielder Jorge Crespo at 7. Those of you who are keeping track of the names that are normally go down the umpire column, yep, Jorge Crespo is going to be out in the field and playing the game, so we'll keep an eye on the other side of the coin there. Closing out in the 8, 9, 10 spots, who's going to be first base Justin Grant, right field Scott Morris, and second base Sam Ho is the Lantern Rouge for the Rays. Defensive lineup for the Edinburgh Angels. Left, centre, right across the top. Jacob Martin at left, Jackson Kramer at centre, and Ben Taylor on right field. Grace Murphy is going to be your shortstop, and your Ted Rogers 3-2-1 across the middle. Luke McCallum, Emma Murphy, and Matthew Nowinski at first, Murphy at second, and McCallum at third. Sylvain Marceau will be your catcher, and Blaine Harry pitching and opening up for the Angels. That there, 1.5 games between these two teams. They were scheduled to meet once earlier in the year, and that was during the University Baseball Tournament, so the Angels had to forfeit that game. So the head-to-head so far reads 1 to the Rays, none to the Angels. And that there, just 1.5 games between them. A vital game. Alright, the Angels have a chance to close that up, and the Rays have a chance to solidify that and get chasing Glasgow, who are 2 games ahead of the Rays. So we're going to go underway here. Edinburgh Rays will have their captain up to open up. Luke Reichuk, Miguel Angel, and Shea Wagner are going to be your 1, 2, 3 for the game today. I'm Ewan Spence, Reuben Hustler in the truck. Let's play ball, Scotland style. It's a swing and a miss on a pitch that goes through there to get us underway. Those of you keeping track at home, our starting time is 14:07 here on the 7th of June 2026. And our count starts off equal low. One and one. Hefty inside and low from Harry. 2 and 1. And it's a line drive on our first visit into our good old friend the foul tree, as that's hooked to the left past third base line, and heading up towards our youth games as well. If you want to get involved, baseballscotland.co.uk, Edinburgh Giants and Glasgow Universe our two youth teams in Scotland. And a little bouncer heads back towards the mound, picked up by Heary. He's decided to take that over a little bit halfway to first, and an underarm throw is in time for the first away. Jinsky just stretching out to get that one. Little grounder from Rychuk rolling back towards the mound. And from there, Heary on the sprint. Eventually going for the underarm toss to get the first out. Cal Angel. Pulls himself ahead in the count to begin. One away. No score as yet. And line drive, base hit, going out right centre field, drops just before the fence, rolls out underneath. He's going to turn and go for the second one. Angel heading up to second. It's going to be a stand-up double. Line drive, headed deep. It's going to be put down as a ground rule double, but let's be honest, that was a double all the way through. But there we go, we'll put a tiny letter G just next to that. Shea Wagner coming in. Sterling pitching last weekend against the Edinburgh Cannons. Batting left-handed. Lets that one go past. It's ball one. Ball two. Angel staying close to the second base bag. Ball three. One away. Runner at second. Wagner's got a number of options here. And he's just going to leave the bat on the shoulder. Strike one goes through. And takes the hit by pitch as that comes in to the inside. So runners first and second. Fabio Calderon will be the starting pitcher for the Rays. Right now, into bat, which makes this our first pitcher of the game. Top of the first, no score yet. Runners first and second, one away. Here the pitch to Marceau. It's in the dirt, bounces into the backstop. It's going to be a sprint down to third there. It's a race between a ball and Angel, and Angel's going to outpace that. Balances himself on the bag. So into the dirt for the ball on Calderon. And Angel advances to third, and Wagner up to second on the wild pitch. Calderon just pops that one back into the backstop. It would just have missed the commentary table. Sorry, booth. We got a big, massive booth here. It's a big table. Runners at second and third. One away. Top of the first here at Edinburgh. Inside and low. 2-1 on the count. One away. First base is open. Line drive, it's going to go into centre field, it's going to bounce in the gap. Kramer's going to take that one. First run comes home, Angel gets that one. There's a relay throw back up to second as it goes back through, and it's going to be distracted, and that's going to leave the field wide open for Wagner to come in for the second run of the inning. Kramer picking that one up in the shallow outfield, and there's enough distance there for Angel to bring it home. Wagner moved up to third, and then as they came in for the cutoff, the Here he turned to try and catch Kildare out in the run to second, and that left home open. Wagner could then just come in for the second run.
Hello, Tony. Hello, Tony.
So Kildare will have to check with the official screen at some point, but we'll go for a RBI single and then up to second on the play, at least on the commentary scorecard. Edinburgh Rays 2, Edinburgh Angels 0, top of the first. Rays with a runner at second. Here he finds the bottom of the zone and goes to a 1-2 count. 2 away. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Abs Canavan on the ball. 2 strikes and then the swing and first K for Harry. 2 away. 1 runner in scoring position. Fabio Calderon. And we have Aaron Rowlands into bat now. Inside low at the shins. 1-0. Again, another one hefty inside, goes well, so there's the sprint down to third for Reuben Calderon, and he's going to be there in time as well. Also sprinting to the backstop, snapping the ball up to third, but it's not going to be in time. Wild pitch, and another second to third from Harry. So 2 away, runner at third. Grounder foul down to third base. Aaron Rowlands, shortstop for the Rays. Batting triple twos for the season. And it's another wild pitch, it bounces through. Morrison's going to be back in front of the plate in time, but he's called safe. Coming into the plate. Nope. And that is going to be a called out. Touch of confusion there. So, third wild pitch resulted in a third out. And we'll see Aaron Rowlands back up again at the second. 2 hits in the inning there. 2 runs brought over for the Edinburgh Rays. No runners left on base after that little scramble there at the end. So as we're in the middle of the first inning, it's Edinburgh Rays 2 runs up. Angels have the chance now to take on that deficit and cut it down themselves. A little look at the offense that we have for the Angels. Now they're going to be batting with 9. So Van Morrisol, catcher, is going to be lead off. Centre fielder Jackson Kramer, second, and third base Luke McCallum is going to be your 1, 2, 3 top of the lineup card, and coming in at the bottom of the first. First base Matthew Noginski, batting 4th. Left field Jacob Barton 5th, and right field Ben Taylor will be 6th. That's your heart of the order. And closing out is going to be pitcher Blaine Harry, second base Emma Murphy, and shortstop Grace Murphy will be your Lantern Rouge. Defensive lineup for the Rays: left, centre, right across the top, Miguel Angel, Jorge Crespo, and Scott Morris. Shortstop is going to be Aaron Rowlands. And you Ted Rogers 3-2-1 across the middle. Shea Wagner, Sam Ho, and Justin Grant. Grant at first, Ho at second, Wagner at third. Catching will be Toby Ebbs-Canavan, and pitching, as mentioned there in the top of the first, is going to be Fabio Calderon. So 2 runs to the good for the Rays. Last week, 3 up against the Cannons in the first inning to 1 run in reply. They finished the first inning with the lead of 2 runs. Well, they're going to carry that now into the bottom of the first, and it's going to be the Angels who have the chance to put themselves back in control of the game. Wind here at Warriston. It is hefty breeze today, straight across the diamond, third base to first base.
Yep.
The umpires today, behind the plate, it's going to be Kildig Sham. And we have 2 outfield umpires today. Keep an eye on third base side will be Ryan McFarlane, and keeping an eye on the first base side will be Caitlin McCaffrey. Morrisall, Kramer and McCallum, your 1, 2, 3 for the Edinburgh Rays. 2 runs, Edinburgh Angels no runs. And Morrisall will lead off for the Angels. Bottom of the first. Ewan, Spence here. As always, your links, like, loves, shares and subscribe very much welcome. We thank you for joining us on YouTube, whether you're watching as a fan, watching as a coaching aide, or just having us on in the background to fill the air. Thank you very much. Strike 1 opens up with Darren, takes it to 0-1. And bottom of the zone, just on the corner, strike 2. Morrisall looking for his first hit this year. Comes in, swing on a high and inside. It's going to be fouled off. Pitch to Morrisall. Foul back. Staying alive once more. Ebbs-Canavan back down into the crouch as the catcher. Staying very close to the plate. Very traditional placing there. Line drive, pop fly. Actually, it's going high. It's going out. Picked up from third baseman Shea Wagner. Takes that one just in the shallow left. And it's going to be 1 away. Line drive picked up when getting underneath that. We'll call that a fly ball, I think. There we go. So 1 away as we have Jackson Kramer stepping in now. Batting left-handed. Everybody takes a little shuffle over towards first base as that one fouls off into the backstop. You just get a feel of the wind there that we're getting. Overcast skies, no blue showing. We're getting some light patches coming through. As that goes inside. It's 1-1. Edinburgh Rays 2, Edinburgh Angels here with 1 away in the bottom of the first. No runners on. High and outside. It's wild and low, bounces in front of home plate. Kramer has a 3-1 count now. Little bit of space to decide yay or nay as the flight comes down from the mound. It was a yay and a swing, and it's a miss, and the count goes full. First full count of the game. Kramer in a 308 for the season. Lets it go past high to the outside. Takes the walk. And the Angels have their first base runner of the game. Third base Luke McCallum will step in now. One away, one on. Rays outfield just keeping an eye. Just respecting a bat swing here as that drops well low in front of the plate. No steal as yet, staying close to the bag at first. Runner goes, there's that, line drive, straight to the shortstop, relay goes over to first base. It's a not. And looks like we got the tag applied. And McCallum there into rather rare double play. And now with that, and is the end of the inning. No hits, no runs for the Angels there, and none left on base. Just 3 batters faced from Fabio Calderon there. No errors charged to the Rays defense either. So we're through the first inning. We have a regulation 7 here in Scotland. Edinburgh Rays 2, Edinburgh Angels 0. Right. Okay, so if you go this side, where the purple chair is. Here we go, Aaron. What we're going to call underway, top of the second, and it's 1 pitch in and 1 pitch and throw over to first, and 1 away just like that. Can't even get your breath, can't even open up the commentary table to bring in a little bit of fun and games for colour before we're 1 away so far. Hey, you've only got 5 minutes left, you might get through this without saying anything. Jason Cheung joins me at the commentary table now from the Edinburgh Knights. It's a bit breezy today, Jason.
Certainly is, yeah.
Let's try that there. Let's bring it in, bring it in, bring it in.
Are we okay?
Yeah, we're okay there. Yeah. There we are. So, it is a bit breezy, but this is what we play weather-wise for Scottish baseball.
Yeah, certainly for any rain at all.
Line drive goes out, base hit fair, down the left field line, and Jorge Crespo. Yeah, a name that you'll have heard, but not normally with a uniform on. Pops himself in for first base, so there you go. unfortunately, he can now tell everybody else, see, that's what you've just got to do. You've just got to swing the bat and put it in the way of the ball, and isn't this game easy?
Oh, certainly. It's good the Angels managed to throw in at 2 there to keep him to a single.
Justin Grant steps in now, first base for the Rays. Glance over from Harry, who continues as the starting pitcher. It's a high throw over to first base to be keep everybody honest. And Jinsky, though, having to do a Superman in the air to stop the overthrow. So a runner at first, 1 away. Edinburgh Rays 2, Edinburgh Angels 0. Here he just keeps an eye over on first base. Crespo being held close as that one's lined back into the backstop. So Jason, for all the people out here who can hear that there's a light breeze going on at the moment, how much accommodation do you make when you're batting to this weather? Because it's so gusty.
Yeah. So if you're in the outfield, which I normally am, you might take a few steps closer to where you think the ball might come at you with the wind coming in.
And that's going to go foul high up and over.
If you're batting, I would say the ball can vary with its direction as it's coming in, so you have to keep that in mind as well. But you have to react. That's the sport. Oh, there we are.
And Grant takes another hit by pitch there as that goes inside by a foot or two. So Grant will up to first base. Crespo to second in a scoring position. Rays up by 2. As I said, the wind is blowing over third through first. So you're talking in terms of the ball travel, you're looking at maybe about 4 or 5 feet. If you can get one of those gusts, as that's going to go wide. Nobody's going to make there. I think that's going to go down as 4th or 5th wide pitch past the batter's boxes from Harry in the game. Some of that will be wind assisted. Runners at first and second. 1 away. Swing and a miss straight into the glove. Count goes equal low. What are you thinking now? You got 2 of your teammates on. It's 1 out. You got a couple of options here. If you were there, Jason, what would you be thinking now that you'd be wanting to do?
Just put bat to ball.
Unlike that, swing and a miss, strike 2, 1 and 2.
But ideally, I try not to think too much. I just, again, respond to what comes to me. Even when I do successfully get a hit.
Count goes equal high, 2 and 2.
On the rare occasion, I may kind of just black out.
We're going to be strike 3 on that one. I lost track of the count there. That was engrossing. 2 away. Second K of the game for Blaine Harry. And Sam Ho is our Lantern Rouge at the bottom of the order, batting left-handed for the Rays. Goes to the inside, but reaches his own. Strike 1. Edinburgh Rays got the first inning with a 2-run. That lead is still there, but no chance to extend it as yet. 2 away and strike 2. Runners at first and second.
Come on, Sam, come on.
Ho watches that one go past. Bounces around the leather on Morisot's glove, but everybody held at first and second. So 2 away. As you say, Jason, it's just about making the contact here. Or watching the eye.
Quite a close one there.
Count goes equal high, 2 and 2. Runners not really taking a huge amount of lead there, but let's fill up the count and put all the lights on. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Now it gets fun.
Oh yeah. See what happens.
Runners go. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And the runners move down to a jog and carry on to the bench. And at the end of that inning, the Edinburgh Angels kept it to a duck egg there. 1 hit, but no runs on there. 2 runners left on base and no errors charged to the Angels. So score remains Edinburgh Rays 2, Edinburgh Angels 0. And coming up to cut that deficit, hopefully, we'll be welcoming Matthew Nijinsky, Jacob Martin and Ben Taylor for the Rays. When I get back, I'm Ewan Spence.
And I'm Jason Cheung.
Reuben's in the truck. See you shortly. Nijinsky, Martin and Taylor, your 1, 2, 3 here as we go into the bottom of the second. Edinburgh Rays 2, Edinburgh Angels 0, and the Angels looking to claw back that deficit. Ewan Spence on one side of the table.
Jason Cheung.
Nijinsky there, letting that first one go through. And Fabio Calderon is going to stay as the opening pitcher on there. Last week, the Rays ran with not a starting pitcher, but like a sort of prologue pitcher. They came in, did 1 innings, and then brought somebody. It's almost like a setup pitcher last week. We've seen that a couple of times throughout various levels of baseball.
Yeah, I've noticed it a couple times in the major leagues as well. I think the Mets have done it a couple times. They had them come out maybe 1 or 2 innings, and then they bring on who's meant to be the starter, but is taking up almost a secondary reliever.
3-1 on the count. The Mariners are doing something similar. They've actually got 6 starting pitchers this year now, but they're only letting them do 4 innings each. So your starting pitcher gets to do 3 or 4. It's just like, no, you're getting pulled now. We'll put in another starting pitcher for 3 or 4 as that one goes to the outside for ball 4. And so the starting pitchers are getting a lot more playing time. And the bullpen, when they're needed, are much fresher because they're not having to do long relief. There's lots of ways you can play baseball.
That's right. I mean, as a Mariners fans myself, actually, it is
the Mariners. I did get the team right.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's
right.
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
and the steal attempt is close, but it's gonna. Nijinsky's going to stay in the game there.
Yeah. So
fast dive back.
Luis Castillo and Bryce Miller, because they do currently have an abundance of starting pitching, and so
runner goes, steal is on, Scottish two-step from first to second, it's going to be in time, stand-up seal into second, general throw from Ebbs Canavan up to second.
The term that is used is piggybacking, as in you'll have the starter start there, do their fair share of innings, it can be 5 or 6, and then the secondary starter comes in and finishes the job. It's worked pretty well so far, but I believe they are switching back to a 6-man rotation now for people that
I think the pitcher is just like, no, this isn't what we want to be the man, we want to go 5.
They want their stats in.
2-1 on the count. 2-run advantage to the Rays. Angels looking to cut the deficit here in the bottom of the second. Nijinsky up in scoring position. Jacob Martin is at bat just now and pops that one out very high. It's going into out of bounds territory, well to the right of the game. Martin looking for his first hit of the season.
It'd be great to see for the Angels, as both teams are now currently battling for their first win. Originally there was a scheduled match earlier between the Rays and the Angels, but unfortunately had to be
line drive, base hit out in the right centre field. Runner passes, Nijinsky's heading down a home plate. The ball's not been recovered from the field. It's going to the cutoff. There we are. Deficit cut from 2-1. As there's a base hit fast out into centre field. rolling straight between Crespo and Morris. And Nijinsky gets to do 180 feet and cut the deficit from 2 to 1. RBI single from Jacob Martin.
Yeah, that'll be a very good boost for the morale for the Angels. Early in the game, getting a run back in.
So, tying run is at first. No outs as yet on the board. Go ahead. So, your tying run is going to be Jacob Martin at first. We've got Ben Taylor in just now, who is the go ahead. And runner goes. Martin heads up, but it's fouled off. Had the height, had the distance. Would be good if you were playing cricket.
Oh, certainly.
That's a 4.
A whole 360 field.
It's 4 letters, starts with F. Cricket. 4. Baseball. Foul.
Yeah, yes. The difference there.
First hit of the game from Martin as well for the Angels, so it takes us to Edinburgh Rays 2, Edinburgh Angels 1. A little bit of a lead being taken by Martin at first as Martin goes for the steal, and Ebbs Canavan throws the bomb up to second base. It's a one-hopper, but it's going to have Martin outpace that and is safe up at second. Into scoring position. Trying run now, 180 feet away.
I did say to Jake earlier that I feel like the way that he takes his lead is very professional looking, and looks as if
fouled up
really
again, going towards the dugout. So surely Taylor's now got to just keep himself calm. The adrenaline is flowing, the team is starting to get on a roll. You want to cash in on that emotionally, but you don't want to stop it from being overeager, do you?
Oh no, yeah.
1 and 2 on the count.
I think he absolutely can get a hit here.
Fouled back, round the ankles. Stay at 1 and 2.
Almost thought it was a swing and a miss there.
Just get a splinter on the leather, touch the lace, you'll be fine. Somebody's going to clip that, and I. 1 and 2. Never said anything, wasn't me.
Anything could be taken out of context.
Fouled third baseline, it's going to stay 1 and 2.
There you go, it's a good battle here.
It's also important that we have the 100 pitch count limit in the SNBL Single-A and Triple-A this year. Pitches limited to 100 pitches. So, the strategy of going deep in each count. Get yourself to the bullpen as fast as possible, as that's lined fast and foul. Over towards the Edinburgh Giants youth team. As mentioned before, if you want to get involved with that one, baseballscotland.co.uk, and you'll find the Giants on the Facebooks and social networks and all of that as well.
It's everyone's all welcome down to join. It's a very fast growing club. We have a lot of members at the moment. In fact, there are a few on a waiting list. So if you have experience with baseball, we are also looking for coaches as well.
Or even if you come down and supervise and help with throwing the balls and
Oh, absolutely,
and everything. We want to offer as many opportunities to play baseball as possible as the 1-2 comes in, and it's going to be strike 3. So there's the first out of the bottom of the second. First strikeout for Calderon. Runner remains up at second. And there's already 1 on the board. It's Edinburgh Rays 2, Edinburgh Angels 1 with 1 away. 1 in scoring position. And it's pitcher time as we get Blaine Harry doing the batting against Fabio Calderon doing the hurling.
It'd be nice to see if Blaine can
Foul
take anything.
high. It's not even foul, actually. It's going to stay in territory. There's a chance here to be picked up on a comes down with snow on it pop up there. And the second I say that there's snow up there, you know what? The sun comes out. Thank you very much, Scottish Weather Bingo card. That is a exceedingly high pop-up and taken by Shea Wagner at third base for 2 away.
How quickly it can change to no outs to 2 outs, just like that.
The ball has no memory. You've got to respect every single moment of it. First of the Murphys coming in now. Emma Murphy. Not 7-7 for the year for second base. That's a low number that belies just the utility that Murphy's been able to put on out at second.
Certainly, she's been very adept there, gathering balls, getting the outs at first. Very important.
Wind picks up. Slow looping off speed there. That's just an absolute drifting and a temptation there. There's probably a pun there with the band of temptations that you wouldn't get, Jason, so I've just ignored it. Just another Saturday night at the movies, isn't it? Wrong, that's the Drifters.
Oh.
Fooled you. You kids know nothing about music from the 60s.
Oh. Certainly a lot I liked from that.
It's going to be fouled off. Nope, it's given a strike 3.
Oh, caught with the arm there.
It's a fair catch just in there, so strike 3. And with that, side is retired. Yeah, the deficit started off at 2. It's been cut to 1, so Edinburgh Rays 2. Edinburgh Angels getting the 1 run in that inning, coming off the 1 hit. 1 left on base there. No errors charged to the Edinburgh Rays. And so, a game that was close goes just a little bit closer. Coming back, we will have top of the order, I believe. I've lost track in the paper. We'll have a look at the computer and come back in a second. As we are, I think we're just back to the top of the order, are we? Let's just, you know what?
We shall review.
Yeah, we it's a secret. You have to come back and find out. Stay through the graphic slide, okay?
All right, 2-2. Top of the order. Top of the order. Get it going now, huh?
Top of the third, Edinburgh Rays 2. Edinburgh Angels close the gap at the bottom of the last inning to take it to 1. And we are going to be back to the top of the order. Got it worked out there. So Luke Reichuk, team captain Miguel Angel, and Shea Wagner. And that's going to be a line drive base hit, I think. Drops in the gap. Reichuk takes up to first base, and he smartly hit out to centre left field.
Timed it a bit better this time. Instead of getting a ground out, he's got a nice liner to centre there.
Look at you looking over my shoulder reading the scorecard. Nice one.
It's all in front of you.
It is all there. Eyes open, wide awake. So there's a positional change when we get round to the Rays defense. But as it is, everybody stays steady as that one grounds foul.
The dreaded run back to first.
Well, the same way you can rack up the pitch count, you can always rack up somebody's stealing step count for the day.
I think that's where we get most of our running in from baseball, really. It's all the exercise. There it goes again.
And Steelers on. It's a long loop. It's going to be off target up to second, and needed Emma Murphy just to step in underneath that one, but Reichuk underneath that one with the fingertip.
I think the slide might have helped them out there a bit. And they're safely and nice.
Into scoring position. Miguel Angel still at bat. Equal low. Runner at second. Edinburgh Rays ahead by 1. Fouled over the backstop.
Need to remind myself as I am commentating not to go and collect balls or try to catch myself.
The only time I need you to catch anything is when they're going to drop on the microphones and the cables and stuff. Then I really, really, really would like you to catch.
I'll give that a shot.
Line drive, back past the hit. It's going to be a base hit, goes up there. Murphy collects it, throws down to first. It's not going to be in time. Safe at first.
So
that
close.
ended up being closer than it was going to be when it left the bat.
He almost had it. I think it just hit the side of his glove there.
The correct response there is, yep, it just missed your glove, but your infield was solid behind you as well. Okay, there's runners at the corners.
It's always frustrating when you miss a play that you know you should have had, or so close.
For all of the size and the distance of a baseball field, sometimes it's the width of a lace that can make a difference. We've got runners in the corners, no outs at the moment. It can easily have been runner at second with one away. That's with everybody. The ball has no memory. How much memory you have leans into the mental attitude of the batter, the pitcher, the runners, the infield, the outfield, the mid-silly wicket. If you were playing cricket, that's called foul territory here, but you know, I just like saying mid-silly wicket. It's such a stupid position name.
It's a fun one, yeah.
Shortstop, you can just about, you know, argue is sensible. Low golf swing on that one there from Wagner's. She will be moving into pitch when we get to the bottom of the third, so this is going to be picture-picture, but right now in paperwork it's not quite picture-picture just yet. But it will be a good marker for Harry just to claim in the pocket as the count goes equal high.
Going back to the etymology of the shortstop, I can't quite remember the history about it. Do you remember, Ewan?
I think it's just because you're stopping it short of the outfield. I've always just read it as a quite simple, you want to stop it before it goes long. So you stop it short. Line drive high, going out right field. Somebody's underneath it. It's just out of reach of Kramer, so the run goes through. One's into first, one's in a second. It's going to be held at third. And with that, the bases are loaded. Cue fireworks, cue massive lights if we had the budget. Now this is, Jason, where you get the pressure coming on. You've been doing pitch by pitch, you've been working through, but your bases loaded, no outs. In a perfect world, you'd want to do a Noble Tiger now if you were the Angels.
Oh, yes.
But it's now about the focus.
I suppose you want to get
Darren fouls that one up and over.
Get the outs where you can. Sometimes you might have the infield playing in closer to home plate, so you can nab the runner there, and then see what other outs you can get, or just, you know, batter by batter.
The Angels defense staying relatively middle, not coming in close. It's fouled off high down first base line as well. Fabio Calderon now is still the on paper the pitcher, but we know there's going to be a switch over here.
It's the trouble with bases loaded, no outs. You kind of know that there's probably going to be a run coming.
And that one rolls to the backstop, but Edinburgh's backstop is a lot closer here at Warriston than it is down at the Morgan playing field. It's another extra 20 feet when you get down to the Rays home field there in the backstop.
Certainly saves a lot of runs coming in.
Edinburgh Rays 2, Edinburgh Angels 1, and the Rays are bases loaded with no outs. In it comes, fouled off high again. It's just gonna go out of bounds there as well. I think even with a fair wind at your back, you were never ever going to get under that one, Matthew.
Oh, but you'll certainly try.
Nijinsky chasing that one down the first base line. Fabio Calderon here.
So
RBI single in the first appearance, so already has felt the ball on the bat, and the delight of the run.
Just get my hands ready to
Yeah, good.
that.
I like that. Yeah, line drives going in completely the wrong direction back towards the commentary table. There is a net in the way, thankfully. Otherwise, you would have heard a very, very high-pitched scream from me. Bases loaded. No outs. Calderon lets it go past. Count is equal high. How much pressure do you feel in this situation if you're a batter?
Oh. Well, you'd certainly love to see some runs in here. You know, the single A could amount to as a walk. You know, getting the bat to ball, great feeling.
Count goes full. 3-2. Foul, out or action. Take your bets. Place your guess. And it's going to be the action of a ball. And with bases loaded, that's going to bring one home. Look, right, Chick steps over. And with bases loaded, Calderon gets the RBI for that one as well. And so 2-1 becomes 3-1. 2-run lead is restored. The bases remain loaded. Remains no outs. And this is where the focus of the game, the ball has no memory, and being able to reset yourself mentally comes in. Tony Ebbs-Canavan, a catcher for the Rays, slams that one, line drive, it's going deep, it's heading out to the fence in the left field. There's one home. There's two home. There's a throw coming in at third base. There's three home. And that there, an absolute bomb from Tony Ebbs-Canavan, hitting that out right center field, getting the height off that, dropping in the gap between Kramer and Taylor. And the teammates already on the run, getting themselves home. Coming in there, Angel makes it home. Wagner makes it home. Calderon makes it home. And Ebbs-Canavan gets himself a 3 RBI double here in Edinburgh. And we should somewhere have a button that says highlights reel. That's making contact with the ball, isn't it?
Yeah. It's that's what you love to do as a batter, but I also do feel for Blaine there. It's a tough one. He's already so hard on himself, so it's not going to be going well for his psyche there.
Aaron Rowlands ground out in his appearance in the second. And that's going to be a wild pitch as we see Ebbs-Canavan come down from second to third base. Cuts the requirement needed for run number 5 in this inning to just 90 feet.
Just make the outs, that's what you need to do. Easier said than done though.
That's right, called. Goes just to the inside low on the zone. Sun comes out just to give us a slight change of conditions. As that goes wild into the inside. Will's just going to take time in a moment, and our umpire just giving a little indication here of that ball needs to come under just a little bit more control. Floats to the outside. There's going to be a check throw up to third base from catcher Morrisell. It's a risky one there, an overthrow there, and the lead is extended.
You never want to throw it past the third baseman. You've got to always make sure the left fielder is backing up as well.
Next strike called. Wind picks up. You can probably hear that. The wind is coming, the breeze is gone, the runs are coming. Edinburgh Rays, 4 in this inning so far, and no outs. It's not over yet. That's line drive back up and over.
So windy as it may be, you'd always prefer this to any sort of...
Shush, no. No.
You know what we're talking about there.
Actually, you know what? There's no such thing as a commentator's curse. It doesn't matter what we say. If there's going to be rain, there's going to be rain. If there's going to be sun, there's going to be sun. If there's going to be complete games or anything like that, doesn't matter what we say. Jinx doesn't exist.
You
know how I learned that from? As the walk is given and we get runners at the corners. That was from an interview with another baseball commentator called Vin Scully.
Vin Scully?
Yeah. Basically, you know what? Doesn't matter. Call it. The people at home need to know.
I agree.
We have to be careful here. We're not going to shout it when you're in the middle of an at-bat. No. But when we get to in between the innings and everything, if that sort of thing is happening, which is not today, by the way, we would mention it. Same with the weather. The sun's come out. Line drive goes foul. The pace is there. Everybody was looking for it. The steal was being attempted as well.
Yeah, I think I agree with the philosophy there. You know, things come as they may, and you've just got to say what you see.
Sorry, Crespo in at bat now. 1-for-1 game. Steal is made by Rowland, so runners at second and third. No outs as yet here in the top of the third. Edinburgh Rays taking a hold of the game by the scruff of the neck and shaking out the runs. They've shaken out 4 so far. They've 2 more in scoring position. Crespo, left-handed, is going to, with any contact, get that ball as far away from the scoring positions as he can. Again, there's a check throw up from Morrisseau up to third to keep everybody honest. I'm not sure that's a good idea in this situation.
Well, yeah, again, you need to get the runs where you can and get the outs where you can, but it's a very risky move, so, for sure. As the catcher, you know, you're always jumping around. When it comes to long innings, you just want to get them over and done with.
3-1. Swing and a miss. So we're full count. No outs. First base is open. Runners at second and third.
Action pitch here.
Comes in, contact, grounder goes towards first base, picked up by Murphy second, throws down to first, 1 more run comes over. There is run number 5 in the inning. Ebbs Canavan takes that comfortably. Crespo, a 2-for-2 game, getting an RBI added, not getting it that time as well. It's a comfortable out. Here's me being scared of the umpire there.
He won't hurt you, he's a player now.
Yeah, he's a player at that point, yeah. So we are 5 runs in the inning. It's going to take us to a 7-1 game. And that's a grounder, goes up towards third base, stumbles out of the glove of McCallum. McCallum goes for the long throw over the diamond to first. It's in time for 2 away.
Trade a run for a net.
So 2 away. We have another run home.
At least the bases are empty now, so focused on getting the final
It's a tough way to empty them, though, if you're on defense.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So, Rowland's all the way around as well. Scott Morris watches that one go wide. It's an inning that the Angels will want to forget. Of course, they do have the chance to get back again immediately in the bottom of the third.
I'm sure they'll battle back. They do have a strong squad. It's just that sometimes the pitching can.
This is now all about confidence.
Oh yes.
It's a mental game in here as that goes hefty inside at the belt height.
As you say, forget forget what happened and just got to keep going.
Ninth batter that Harry is facing in the inning. The Rays are batting with 10 in the order. You have the option to do 9 or 10 here in the Scottish National Baseball League, both at Triple-A level here and also at Single A. That comes in for ball 4. Now at Single A, you would have a limit of you can only go once round the batting order, and at Single A, this would be the final batter. We do not have that rule. At Triple-A, we are going to go. We can go round the order. Sam Ho.
All the way until you get the third out.
Batter up at 10th, 2 outs already taken, and that's going to be a swing and a high ball. And that converts the ball to a strike. So, 0-1 on the Lantern Rouge from the Rays. Runner at first, 2 away. Edinburgh Rays 8, Edinburgh Angels 1. Kickoff goes up to first base.
Blaine had a nice at bat last time with the bottom of the order here. Just slipped off there.
Indeed, Morris and Ho were both struck out by Heary in the second. Strike out here would close out the inning. Runner goes from first, steals on up to second, long throw from Morris. O'Murphy gets there in time to pick up the throw, but not in time to get it down for the tag. Morris in the scoring position. And everybody out there keeping a scorecard would swing and a miss. That returns the side. 10 in the batting lineup, 10 batters faced.
It's a laborious one, but I think the Angels will get some runs back now.
4 hits on the board for the Edinburgh Rays, ending up there with 6 runs to the good on that one. 1 left on base, no errors charged to the Edinburgh Rays. As the Edinburgh charge to the Edinburgh Angels, as the Edinburgh Rays take up passing around all the bits of paper for the substitutions now. So you know what, let's just go with this one. Edinburgh Rays 8, Edinburgh Angels 1. Coming up for the Angels, it's Emma Murphy, Grace Murphy back at the top of the order, Sylvan Morris. So I'm Ewan Spence.
And Jason Cheung.
Reuben's in the truck, and we will be back with you momentarily. Bottom of the third here in Edinburgh. Edinburgh Rays popping up 6 to take them to 8 runs. Edinburgh Angels on the 1 run, looking to cut the deficit. It's Murphy, Morris though. Second base Emma Murphy is going to be up first.
It's a close check of the bat there. Not sure if it was a strike there at all. Oh,
and that's going to be a line drive just over the head of Justin Grant at first base. Rolls into the right field, and base hit for Emma Murphy.
Some nice contact off the end there.
Lofting it just a little bit of height.
There we go. Get
Grant,
some morale in.
one of the taller players, it has to be said, on the Rays side.
You want a big, long first baseman, I must.
We might have an error on my initial lineup card as we're back to the top of the order here with Morrisseau. That's hit into the outfield, Cotton in centre field. Murphy has to head back to tag up safely. Takes that there with the
Thankfully didn't go
to centre.
Too far this time. That's Grace. That's Emma.
I think I'm out of worry. I see where I'm going, yep. And when I say I see where I'm going, it's the, where's that one play you missed as that gets pushed back by Jackson Kramer. Yeah, Emma Murphy was here. Close of the last inning, so it's Grace Murphy up at first. I suspect I'm going to now be, he said he didn't say it's you, it's not you, so sorry for that one. So Grace Murphy at first, Rousseau out, going to fly out to center field. Jackson Kramer in now to walk in the first inning. So one away, one on.
You want to try and get some good long at bats here, make the opposing team work a little bit, give your pitcher a bit of rest as well.
It's also one of the things that we have to note about Heary's time on the mound of that last one. That 100 pitch count, that will have eaten a lot of that. The Angels are definitely going to have to go to their bullpen now in this game. That's lined hard foul.
Certainly the long innings never do well in the arm either.
Equal high on the count, runner at first. Kramer batting left-handed, so outfield just moving a little bit over from the Rays. Heads! Well, there's some picnickers over there, so heads the show. Incoming Scotch egg.
Even as a spectator, you need to remember you're always involved as well.
And they are spectating, we should say that. It's not people who are just like near the tennis club and looking away.
Oh, yeah.
They're definitely watching the game, so I think they would have been fine.
Pointed towards, yeah. It's a fair distance.
Stay alive, 2-2. Flies up to right field and it's in, out the glove. Rolls away from Scott Morris. Everybody tanks up. Murphy heads up to second base, turns around to look back. I'll take the 90 feet.
Long fly there. Runners had to wait and see. Batter was very close to first, which helps.
Kramer gets a single. Runners at first and second, and this is it. Just grind it out, one pitch at a time, one hurl at a time, one contact at a time. You grind that out now, you get a walk now, your base is loaded again with one away. Situation that the Rays really made good use of. Of course, they had bases loaded, not away to start off with, but it's there.
Yeah,
but again, zoom in, just this play, focus in. Defense and offense. That's going to be swung and fouled. Short down the third base line. This is where we also have to talk about the focus as well. The outfield, you know, just out of reach on the outfield there. Coming down, feet planted, looking up, and even then the wind is swirling it and just pushing it off the laces.
Certainly is a factor today to take into account.
I mean, no gust of wind there. It's probably your second out.
You think it would have been, yeah.
Just enough to push it off course. Inches, millimeters, thousands of microns. Swing and a miss there. As Luke McCallum goes for the pirouette. Lined out in the first inning. Edinburgh Rays 8, Edinburgh Angels chasing with 1 run, but runners at first and second with 1 away. Goes cricket wide to the outside there. Safely stopped though by catcher Tony Ebbs Canavan. Murphy already looking ahead and turning back straight away. Stay safe back at second. Not wild enough. Calderon puts that one out to the outside again, looking to draw, swing.
Another nice up bat here. Grind it out.
Pitch by pitch. Comes in. That's why we have a fence.
Yeah. The viewers are...
Yeah, I was trousers, KV. You're blowing my sand timer over. Don't do that. Good contact. It's high and foul though. Little overdue Josh Chusson at the Albuquerque Isotopes for the sand timer tip. Say the score, turn the sand timer over, and then when it runs out, you know you need to say the score again. There you go. Always be learning. Always be learning. And the ball comes in. It's low to the outside again from Calderon. Again, I just think he's just like hedging against the wind, not throwing it onto the inside there, but there you go. As we talked about, you can get your bases loaded now.
Yeah, won the battle there. Now it keeps on rolling.
Murphy over to the third, Kramer to second, Callum at first on the walk. Nijinsky in now, through a walk in the second. Walk here would bring the run home.
1-0.
Calderon throwing to the outside low again. See there, feel there and hear there from the gust. Hefty swing, but no contact made.
It's definitely one you want to try and connect with.
One away so far. This is where the Angels need to dig in, cut that gap down. Nothing they can do about it in terms of defense. It's already happened.
Just touching the outside corner there.
Defense has options here. Runners at first and second and third. One more to the outside. Calderon keeps popping it out there hoping for the swing, and he's not getting enough of them, is he?
Oh no. No, that's where it's going to. You leave it alone.
2-2. And that's going to be given us.
Oh, was it? I think it was a foul. Yeah.
Fouled off there. It's a little bit of no man's land of all dirt and no lines. Zeb Canavan just calling at the foul. See, crouches back down in the catching position. Fast line foul. 15 degrees to the wrong side of the foul line.
Yeah, and if it was cricket,
There's two there. If it can just bring it over a little bit. And then one of us would have to decide whether we're going to say Oppo Taco or not. Nijinsky continues the at-bat. Floats in. Ball 3.
another good at-bat from the Angels.
Sad Nijinsky drew a walk off Calderon in the second. Here in the third. Foul it over. Let's do it all again. 3-2. Giving pressure, receiving pressure on both sides of that. Calderon giving and receiving as the pitcher, Nijinsky giving and receiving as the batter. Payoff. Swings and strike 3. And that's the second. Nope, we're still 3-2. We're going for the foul off. Nijinsky feels like he's either borrowed on time or I've done the last two wrong. Take your pick. Comes in, lines that one, and foul again. Heads to the car park. Doesn't quite have the legs on that one. Still here, still doing it all again.
He's getting his swings in today.
We did talk in the top of the third that Calderon might be coming out of batting and Wangler's going in. You'll have heard there that that potential substitution was taken off the board, so it's still Calderon. No changes in the Rays defense, and that's a swing and a pirouette and a miss. For sure that time. So 2 away. Darren's third K.
It'll be disappointing, but he did put up a good fight there.
So it remains bases loaded. Except now it's 2 away. Jacob Martin, RBI single in the second. As that's a wild pitch, but the backstop here at Edinburgh is close enough that Murphy sort of does a courtesy 2 or 3 steps away from third base just to check, but no. Back we go. Backstop's too close, and the catcher's there already. Tim's Canavan.
Kept it in there for them.
Equal low. Finds the bottom outside corner of the zone. Strike one. 2 away, bases loaded. No runs on the board in this inning as yet. What's Oppo tackle for gusts?
Oh.
It's just coming the other side. All our protection. Sanding we go.
Right into the eyes.
The little bouncer goes up to shortstop. It's going to take a moment for Rollins to throw over to first base. In time, Justin Grant gets that secure in the glove, and the side is retired. And a promising opening from the Edinburgh Angels has been stopped in its track by the Edinburgh Rays. Bases loaded up, but no runs coming from that. 2 hits in the column, that's nice, but nothing in the other column as well. 2 hits, no runs, 3 left on base for the Angels. No errors charged to the Rays. And after 3, it's Edinburgh Rays 8, Edinburgh Angels 1. Welcome back as we go into the top of the 4th of the regulation 7. Thanks, sir, to Jason Cheung from the Edinburgh Knights joining me at the commentary table for the 2nd and 3rd innings. Rays have pushed out their lead there in the 3rd, taking us to an 8-1 game. And we're back at the top of the order. Blake Rychuk, Miguel Angel, and Shea Wagner. It's your 1, 2, 3 on the card. And in the inning, Ben Harry continues to pitch to Sylvain Morisseau catching. Everybody still as you are in terms of the lineup. Thought of the swing and decided against it there from Rychuk. Grounder goes up, blocked there, but McCallum picks it up from third base, throws over to first, in time. Mathai Nijinsky applies the catch there. 1 up, 1 down. Rychuk on a 5-3 as we welcome in Miguel Angel. 2 for 2 games so far, single and a double. And for those of you thinking, well, there's a triple and a home run to get. Triple is one of the hardest things to get in Scottish baseball stats. Home run slightly easier than a triple. To be fair, though, Angel will take either of those just now. Get the successful at bat. Grounder there, bounces off the mound, rolls out into shallow centre field. It's going to be a base hit. And Angel just makes the turn towards second base, but has a clear sight of the ball, turns back again. So, 3 for 3 for Angel on the game. Shane Wagner comes in now, hit by pitch and a single. So 1 for 1 so far. And he will look to dominate the plate. Runner doesn't go, but just does a little chase to distract Nijinsky at first. Wagner steps in, crowds over the mound. It's a wild pitch. It's going to be indicated just to stay there at first. Backstops close in here. They're comfortably ahead in the count. Runner goes, steals on from first to second. Morrislow declines the throw on that one. Angel steals into scoring position. Line drive, high, base hits, going to the outfield. Unless it's underneath it, it's a fair catch. Jackson Kramer running to get underneath that one there. And takes away what looked to have been from this side of the diamond. Falling into the gap. Fabio Calderon comes in now. Single and a walk on the card so far.
Okay, Fabio, let's go, Fabio.
Runner at second, Miguel Angel, but 2 away. That one throws inside.
1-on-1.
Equal low on the count, 2 away.
No, not now, not now, not now, not now.
Swing and a miss. Check throw up to third base. But Angel had declined the opportunity.
1-2.
Here he's a chance to close out the inning now. Shakes off the first, accepts the second. And that's high, it is foul, it's not going to be able to be run down. So we'll stay at 1 and 2 and do it again.
Which would be basically 1-2.
2 away. Runner at second. Runner goes from second to third. It's a little chopper, goes up to shortstop. And Murphy gets down to stop that one, but we're going to get 1 run home as Angel turns past third and goes over. Just escapes Murphy. Jacob Martin coming in from left field to pick that one up, but
He's got the Dominican dash.
distance down from the base at second and a home. Short enough that slow grounder going up to shortstop, just reaching past Murphy. Picked up by Martin, who'd come into cover. And that takes it to 9 runs for the Rays. It's a 9-1 game, 2 away. Time's been called as we get a pitching change for the Angels. So we'll just take a short break and be back with you momentarily. Welcome back as the warm-up pitches have been thrown. Jackson Kramer coming in from centre field into the mound for pitching. Wayne Heary is going to do a straight swap and head out to centre field himself. Heary's final card, 3.2 pitched. 9 hits, 9 runs, 3 walks, and 4 Ks. Fabio Calderon up to first base. And Tony Ebbs Canavan into bat just now. A strikeout. And that 3 RBI double from earlier in the game. Runner goes. And Calderon takes himself into scoring position. And Ebbs Canavan, the first of the Rays to face the new pitcher. Kramer coming in with a 1.75 ERA. As that grounder goes up and picked up by McCallum at third, over to first in time. It's under the glove of Nijinsky, and it's going to be an overthrow as well. And with that, it's going to be another run on the board. Kildaren already to third base, and gets the extra base for the out of play. And Ebbs Canavan gets to first on the throwing error, and advances on the out of bounds. So Rays will take themselves into double figures on that one, and they could continue here as Aaron Rowlands gets that one up, but it's stopped by second base Murphy and down to Nijinsky. So side retired there. Bang bang to finish off from Jackson Kramer, but not before one of the last on bases from here. He makes it over as well. 2 hits for the Edinburgh Rays in there, resulting in 2 runs. 1 runner left on base and 1 error charged to the Edinburgh Angels. And that gives us 10 to the Edinburgh Rays. Edinburgh Angels on 1. They'll be looking to come back there when we head into the bottom of the 4th, and it will be Ben Taylor, Blaine Heary and Emma Murphy with that goal in front of them. Ewan Spence here, Reuben hustling the truck. Back with you shortly. Bottom of the 4th. We've got a regulation 7, so we're past halfway, at least on the scoring cards. Ben Taylor, Blaine Heary and Emma Murphy. Your 1, 2, 3 for the Angels. Some defensive changes for the Rays. We all can and Shane Wagner pitching. In his first one, he's going to run down, pick up himself, and underarm throw that to Justin Grant at first base. So Ben Taylor on the first pitch is a 1-3. Shane Wagner into pitch. Fabio Calderon heading out to third base. That's a straight swap of the positions, and Scott Morris is going to come out of the game out in right field, and Justin McCoy is going to step in there. Blaine Heary no longer pitcher. It's a 0-1 count, and that one goes low in the dirt. And takes his equal low. Line drive, stays fair, and it's just taken back by Justin Grant to the bag himself.
42.
2 up, 2 down.
They got 2.
And Emma Murphy stepping in now. One just floats to outside and high. 2 away. Rays defense looking to preserve their lead. Angels looking to cut that down whenever they can. Count goes equal low. Rolls into the bottom outside corner of the zone for 1 and 2. Away so far, swing and a miss, strike 3. And Shane Wagner retires the side in order. It's bang, bang, bang. So no hits, no runs, none left on base for the Angels. No errors charged to the Rays. So through 4, it's Edinburgh Rays 10, Edinburgh Angels 1. And when we come back, the Rays will be sending Jorge Crespo, Justin Grant and Josh McCoy into bat. Going into the 5th here at Waterston Park in the Bobby Thompson Memorial Field. Edinburgh Angels are staying with Jackson Kramer pitching. No other changes on the lineup there for the defense. Josh McCoy, who went out into right field for the Edinburgh Rays, is going to stay in the lineup. He's going to be batting third here. Harry Crespo, Justin Grant, and Josh McCoy. Your 1, 2, 3. Crespo on a 1-for-2 game, batting left-handed. Finds the zone at the knees, not on one. The wind goes away. Outside for an equal low count. Twitch from Morriso catching there as that one floats in high. It's fouled off. Drawing the eye line up. So 1 and 2. No outs as yet here in the top of the 5th inning. Rays in control. Swing and a miss for strike 3. And 1 away. First K for Jackson Kramer.
One out, yeah? Okay, Justin, come on.
Justin Grant.
Turn that defense into offense, come on.
Has brought the height to first base and is bringing it
Come on, JJ.
into the box now as well. Sent to the outside and just slips past Morriso's catcher's glove as well. Both the shallow backstop and no base runners. I think Kramer will get away with that one. Comes in hefty inside. Grant sharp to get out the way. 2-0. Comes in for 3-0. Bunt shown, goes back again. Through the zone. Strike is given. Popped up high, going towards the dugout, and it's going to land in the grass just in front of it. So we'll do it again. Wind picks up and the Jackets go on. So 3-2, something's going to happen. Foul out or action, take your pick. Grant's bat bounces, steadies, stays on the shoulder to take ball 4 and walks up to first. 8 by pitch ground out and a base on balls so far for Grant. Josh McCoy in, taking the place of Scott Morris on the card, who's not for one plus a walk. Runner at first, so we'll keep a close eye on Grant. Pitch there, just getting away from Morris's glove. Happy to blow the ball a few inches in Third to first. It's a check throw up to first to be searched. An overthrow. So Grant's going to take off, head up from first to second. He's going to stay standing up on that one, and that illustrates the dangers of the overthrows that are coming on there. Morrisall seeing a little bit of a gap and deciding to throw that up and see what action would happen. Unfortunately, it did not benefit the Angels catcher. Let's head to the backstop there, and Grant has already made it to third base, and Morrisall's just thrown that badly. It slips out of the hand.
My fingers got in. Oh. Take your time, Ken. Take your time. I knew it was going to happen one day.
So Reuben, you probably worked out that this might be a good point for like a gameplay or game injury card popping up in here. Welcome back as we have a 1-2 count for Josh McCoy. Runner at third. Comes in low. So it's one away for the Edinburgh Rays in a 10-1 run game. Justin Grant with a walk to first, a stolen to second, and a wild pitch to third. The wind picks up once more. On and off and on and off and on again. Pitch in, popped up high, it's coming down. Who's going to call for that one? Nobody calls for it. Bounces in between McCallum, Kramer and Murphy. So we get runners at the corners. Curiously enough though, there's no misplay of the ball there, so it will be a single for Josh McCoy. One away, runners at first and third. Sam Ho takes the swing there for strike one. Runner goes, steals on from first to second. It's a check throw up to third from Morrison this time. So McCoy in a scoring position. Grant at third, McCoy at second. Ho batting left-handed. Some nice big gaps out in the right field. Goes for the swing and a miss. And strike three. K2 for Kramer. As we go to the top of the order. Edinburgh flick right check. 1 for 3 so far. Singled in the third. Got himself round all 4 bases. 2 away. Comes in, shoulder height inside. 1-0. Glossary conditions continue to go on and off here in Edinburgh. It's an outside. It's bracketed the zone, but it's a 2-0 count. Bunt shown. Runners at Second and third. It's a high chop down, it rolls in front of the mound. Poor conditions, so it's going to be an overthrow that goes up to first from Kramer and Nijinsky. It goes up, out of play. So one run is going to come home on the play, and that's Justin Grant. And Josh McCoy, well, we've got over to third and awarded an extra base to take him home on the out of play. And Rychuk has got himself up to second. Rychuk goes from second to third. The steal is on. It's popped up. It's going into mid-center field. It's going to drop in the gap. Rychuk keeps the speed on and picks himself over home plate for one more run. RBI single from Miguel Angel. So, runner at first. As another run comes over. Shane Wagner into bat. That one goes wide into the backstop.
Sleeping Beauty now.
Wagner. A hit by pitch, a single and a pop out in the game so far. And that's lofted high, it's going into the foul tree and it's just out of reach, so clean foul as it were. Three runs on the board in this inning. This is a 13-1 game.
One ball, one strike.
It's probably worth pointing out here that we do have the run deficit rule, 15 back, the end of the fifth, and that will be the game call. The delta at the moment is 12. Runner goes from first up to second. The steal is going to have to turn round as that one's fouled heftily back. Mitchell turns back towards first base. Kramer glances over. The steal goes on again. Wide throw, Morrisseau pitches that up there into the glove of Murphy and goes out again, rolls in the outfield. Angel turns round, heads that, and I'll take an extra base, thank you very much. Steals second, and the overthrow brings him into third. Runner at third, as that's an inside with some angle. Two away. Full count. All the lights are on. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. So runner at third. Jay Wagner takes the pressure, fouls that one, so we get to do it all over again as that heads towards the picnickers. And a small yappy type dog goes, oh, there's a ball. Ooh, 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 ooh. Stays at 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Wagner line drives that, foul past the first base bag. Slightly late to that. Back to millimeters once more. So for the third time of asking, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at third. Catcher pitcher have made their decision. In it comes. And that's going to go straight to shortstop into the glove of Grace Murphy. Side retired on that catch there. 3 hits in the inning. 3 runs coming from them. 2 errors from these eyes, charged to the Edinburgh Rays. And 1 left on base out there. 3 more go onto the board. And the delta is 12, so we will take it into the 6th inning. But before we get there, it's bottom of the 5th for the Angels to claw back on that lead. And it will be Grace Murphy, Sylvain Morisot and Jackson Kramer when we come back here at Warrison Park in the Bobby Thompson Memorial Field. Ewan Spence here on the microphone, Reuben Hustler in the truck. See you in a minute. Bottom of the 5th, Edinburgh Angels chasing down the Edinburgh Rays. It's a 13-1 game. There's a lot of chasing to do. And getting ready to start that off will be Grace Murphy, Sylvain Morisot, and Jackson Kramer. Shea Wagner stays on the mound, pitching in relief. That one hits the dirt. Swing and a miss there. Takes us equal low. 1-1.
Strike. That's not yours. You've seen it. Let's go. You're battling now, kid.
Yeah, it's kind of on there.
1 and 2.
Just occasionally that ball hits the glove. It goes straight down. Swing and a miss on strike 3 there for Murphy. Something we've seen a couple of times where it's causing a wild pitch or a pass the ball from Canavan when it hits the glove and down again. But it stays safe around the plate. Back to the top of the order, 3rd time through. Sylvain Morisot.
No, I like it. I like it. I'm just trying to be patient.
Strike 1. Wagner retired the side in order in the 4th inning. Threatening to do the same in the 5th here as well. Comes down, swing and a miss. Strike 3. 3rd strikeout in a row, spread over 2 innings for Wagner. Pitcher time. Wagner steps in. First time you'll see a pitch from Wagner in this game. Kramer, a walk and a single on the card so far. Swing and a miss. Wagner draws another one. Right field playing deep. Line drive goes out to the right field, so it's just over the heads and falls in the gap. Base hit there for Jackson Kramer. 2 for 2 in the game.
Good work there, outfield, infield. Good work, good work. Look alive, look alive.
Taking that one round. Josh McCoy out in right field. A little bit too close to the fence to get in time on that one for the catch. So the inning continues. Luke McCallum. Line out and walk on the card so far. Just a quiet walk in and check between Wagner and our outfield umpire Ryan McFarlane, who's joined today Caitlin McCaffrey in the outfield, Kendig Sham behind the plate.
Here we go, Luke!
Coming to receive.
Strike. I've seen it now, you've seen it.
Wagner throwing more heat down.
Here you go, Luke. Here you go, Luke. Go to work here, kid.
Yep. Back.
Pick of attempt over at first. More about keeping honest. Kramer dives back to the bag. Heads out to take his 10 feet. And runner goes, and it's a foul back into the fence. So Kramer. Head down. Didn't put the brakes on. Ran right through, but
Here you go, Luke. You're defending the plate now here, kid. All right, let's go, Race.
turns round. Back to first.
Give him the business now.
The ambition is there. Takes his little short lead once more. Doesn't go on that one. As that is pitched to the outside.
Here you go, Luke. Here you go, Luke. Go to work, kid.
1 and 2 is there. Callum takes that one. It's a little chop up. Justin Grant's going to be underneath that one up first. Clean, comfortable catch. And side retired. And a short work by Shane Wagner there. One hit, but no runs coming off that one, and one left on base for the Angels. No errors charged to the Edinburgh Rays, and through 5. It's a 13-1 game. When we come back, Edinburgh Rays will send Fabio Calderon, Tony Ebbs-Canavan and Aaron Rowlands up to the plate. Ewan Spence here for Baseball Scotland here at Warriston Park, the Bobby Thompson Memorial Field. Into the 6th of the regulation 7 here in the north of Edinburgh. Edinburgh Rays are going to be bringing in Fabio Calderon, Tony Ebbs-Canavan and Aaron Rowlands. And there's a number of defensive changes that we have here, and we'll pick them through in the lineup as we go through. Fabio Calderon, which is that first one. And I will just, I'm getting a whole bundle of bits of paper over me. I'm just going to go, I hope they're in the app, because if they're in the app, I can get them there. So we do have some substitutions going on with the Edinburgh Rays, and that will give us a, I think we will be having a, getting through to pinch hitter shortly, but for now, it's Fabio Calderon. Pop one there to the fence, bounces off the plate, and Calderon will take the walk. So, opening batter, opening base runner. So we're going to welcome in Tony Ebbs-Canavan. And with what looks to be the paperwork sorted, heads back up again. Ebbs-Canavan strikeout, double and a reach on error in the game so far. This is teammate Calderon at first, a little peek-off throw there, threatening to go out of bounds there. Nijinsky having to reach out for that one and keep it in the field of play. Sun comes out, wind drops. As that one comes in high. It's another let's keep you honest at first base throw coming up from catcher Sylvain Morisseau. It's kind of uncomfortable to watch two go past him so far. Swings on. High pitch coming in there. but has the space to do so. 2-1. That one's inside as well, but this time lower, taking us to 3-1. And a ball to the outside high. Ball 4. It's 2 walks. Darren given the marching orders up to second. It's kind of into first, and you have Aaron Rowlands. Ground out, walk, ground out, not 2. As Angels skip. Wayne Harry comes in. He's checking with the infield.
Jackson and Luke just switching. Pitch and start.
So I have a pitching change going through there. Jackson Kramer will come off the mound and head over to cover at third base. And in his place, we will welcome Luke McCallum. And we'll get the warm-up pitches and sundries out of the way, and we'll be back with you shortly. Edinburgh Rays comfortably in the lead. Angels looking to cut that deficit right now, though. They need to stop it growing. And to do that, they'll turn to Luke McCallum pitching, and we'll see those first pitches shortly. Welcome back to Warriston Park in the Bobby Thompson Memorial Field. Visitors the Edinburgh Rays in control, and at bat here on top of the 6th. Edinburgh Angels looking to get back into this game when we get to the bottom right now, to keep that gap from growing. Other games going on around the league just now. Both the Divals and Glasgow and Cannons and Breakers are all in the top of the 7th, so we'll get final scores to you when we get those confirmed. Slightly later start here in Edinburgh. Aaron Rowlands will be the first of the Rays to see Luke McCallum pitching in relief. Goes inside for ball 1. And your final numbers from Jackson Kramer. 1.1 inning pitched. 2 hits, 3 runs, 3 walks and 2 strikeouts. Ball comes in on Aaron Rowlands. He has options here. Runners at first and second. No outs as yet. 3-1 on the count. It's hefty inside, ball 4. And that loads up the bases with no outs. 3 walks, looking those up as we welcome in relief pitching for Jorge Crespo, Felina Palmfani. It's not one. To the the outside. It was equal low on the count, 1-1. Late decision on that from our umpire, but 1-2. Runners first, second, and third. No outsides yet. Strike 3 awarded, and first away. Opening K for Luke McCallum. First base Justin Grant steps in for the Rays now. A hit by pitch, a ground out, and a walk. It's a busy card so far. It's fair to say. One away, bases loaded. There is potential here. We saw that previously with the Angels. Bases loaded, one away, and they weren't able to capitalize on that. No swing, but called strike, not on one. That's cricket wide. Again, the close backstop here at Edinburgh. Pitch paid to any thought from Fabio Calderon to sprint down. Equal low on the count. Grant leans back from that one. Takes ball 2.
2-1.
Callan taking the coaching advice from his catcher. And gets strike 2 from that one as it comes in fast and grazes the zone. Count goes equal high. Wind whistles round. 2-2. Takes us to a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. One away. Runners at first, second, and third. Callan with the opportunity here on one pitch to get himself halfway to safety. That's fouled off, so we'll do it all again. It's also one pitch. Could do a lot of damage. Saw that with Tony Ebb's Caravan with a 3 RBI double when the Rays were in a similar position in the 3rd inning. The backstop takes the brunt of the wind, as does the camera, so apologies for those of you getting a bit seasick. Popped up high, it's heading to first base. It's going to be taken there by Matthew Nijinsky for the second out. A little bit of swirling wind. Safely into the leather. So 2 away, bases remain loaded. No runs in the inning as yet, but it is not over for the Angels defense. Josh McCoy, 1 for 1 so far, coming in relief in the 5th. Single taken there, as well as getting a tour around all 4 bases. That one goes wide. From McCallum. Side at the bell, 2-0. Bases loaded, 2 away. balls. Bases loaded. Darren at third, Ebbs Canavan at second, Roland's at first. Pick off throw over to third. Let's keep everybody honest. And if you're the Rays, let's just make sure nobody's trying to do the hidden ball game with a fake throw back, which there wasn't. Ball back in the center of the diamond. Pick off over to first this time. A little bit of a stumble there as Roland's getting in the way of the path of the ball. Called safe there as well. Do you want to go for the 3-card Monty and do a check throw up to second? Pitch is in. Wide for ball 4. Everybody move round. And that's going to be an RBI for Josh McCoy. So that's 4 walks. Bring everybody round the bases. Tony Ebbs Canavan now at third. And Roland's at second. Josh McCoy at first. Lantern Rouge, Sam Hole. In now for the Edinburgh Rays. Bases loaded, 2 away. Fouled off high, first base line. And we actually have the pinch hitter coming in here. Just check down on the score table here. It's Matthew Donaldson in for pinch hitting. Remains 10th and last in the batting order though, so the Lantern Rouge stays on his back. Swing and a miss on the ball coming in at the shoulders. Pitch comes in, draws the swing, and with that, signed is retired. The swing is drawn, and it is an inning that extends the lead of the Rays. Fabio Calderon opening up with the walk and getting all the way around with 1 run. No hits in the inning, every on base coming from the walk. And 3 left on base. So we head into the middle of the 6th. It's Edinburgh Rays 14, Edinburgh Angels 1, and it will be Nijinsky, Martin and Taylor coming up for the Edinburgh Angels. Bottom of the 6th, Edinburgh Angels chasing down the Edinburgh Rays, and there's a lot of chasing going to be needed. Nijinsky opens up though, lines that one, base hit down the left field line, passes first base, makes a turn, heads up to second, throw goes in, cut off at shortstop, it's going to be a stand up into second and safe there. Lead off double. When you turn around and go, well, how do you start and run down opponents? You know what, you go up and you just hit the ball. You just hit the ball, you just hit the ball, and you do that as many times as you can until the outs have run out. Angels have got 6 outs in pocket. Bottom of the 6th of the regulation 7. Coming in now, we have Jacob Martin, 1 for 2. A single in the second was RBI as well. And he brought home Matthew Nijinsky. He was up at second base, who's taking the steal attempt on a third is Matthew Nijinsky. That's going to be lined straight out to right field though. Josh McCoy takes that for 1 away. And Nijinsky convinced he had it. But he's going to be forced out. Unable to tag up before it comes in
Ben!
from the right field. So the promising opening, that's been burned away. It's a swing and a miss there from Ben Taylor.
0-2.
Ben Taylor with the strikeout called and a ground out. Comes in, swing and a miss. Strike 3, and it's a retired in order. Fourth K closing out that inning from Cheung Wagner. Started off with the lead-off double. Nijinsky then taking off on a line drive from Martin, but that with the cut out deep in the outfield, unable to get back up and tag before the ball traveled from outfield to infield. So, one hit, no runs, none left on base, no errors charged to the Rays. So, through 6. 14 to the Rays, 1 to the Angels, into the final inning. Everything's running close, and we will be back to the top of the order. And when we get there, it will be Rychuk, Angel, and Wagner.
It's Jan and Lucas.
Into the 7th of 7. Edinburgh Rays have the top of the order. Luke Rychuk, Miguel Angel, and Shea Wagner on the paper. There's been just a check in the rulebook on the Marcy ruling, and it is a delta of 15 at the 5th. So we will play into the 7th. It's a 14-1 game. And even if the rollover goes at 15, the Angels will have the bottom of the 7th, no matter what. Luke Rychuk, 2 for 4. McCallum still on the mound. Pitch is hefty inside. Rychuk pulls the waist back quickly. 1-0. Watches the strike. Equal low. 1-1. As we get the wind rolling in as well. Flat golf swing for strike 2. And I know we also see lots of weather in these games. Today it's the wind and the chill taking turnabout. 1 and 2 coming down.
I didn't go.
Questions, did it go? And there's no appeal up to the first playing umpire, so we're going to get a 2-2 count. Steps back in to the left side. Swings that one, chops up, picked up by McCallum at the mound, rolls over gently to first base, and that's 1 away. Nijinsky gets the glove and the foot on the bag, and Rychuk heads back to the bench. 1 away. The Angels need to keep the gap to as low as possible. 14-1 game at the moment. So the Rays have 2 outs left.
Good eye.
Heads outside low, 1-0. Well, Angel is having a solid game today.
Good eye,
It's another one
Good eye.
Heads to the dirt as well. Angel 4 for 4 so far. 3 singles and a double. Sat there. Ray's job here is to keep the pressure on and build up that gap. Angels, exactly the opposite. The duck egg in the inning here. Would still leave a tall order in the bottom of the 7th. We have seen larger scoring innings here
Okay, you've seen it now, Tom.
in Baseball Scotland games.
Be outside this time again.
The game ain't over till it's over.
Take a base.
Walks drawn. It's actually Thomas McQuaid in for pinch hitting there. Shane Wagner though. The aggressive over the plate stance. It's out wide to the outside. Wagner batting left-handed. Grounder goes up into the gap, gets past second base, rolls shallow out right field, but everybody's just going to take it easy on that one and just Wagner will just take the single, and McQuaid will just take the 90 feet up to second. Grounder goes up towards second base. Emma Murphy just a few steps away from picking up that one, so out it rolls. Around here though in Edinburgh, taking most of the speed away. So runners first and second, one away. Fabio Calderon into bat. Finds the outside low of the zone. Callan mixing 50-50 between strikeouts and walks. That's going to be taken by shortstops and underarm. There's the force out at second. 2 away. Murphy combination there. Grace Murphy at shortstop getting that grounder. And looking around and taking any out. Young with the force out at second. So Jay Wagner comes off the field. 2 away. McQuaid at third. And Calderon. Fielder's choice, puts runners at the corners. Remember though, as we see this, the official scoring will tighten up by the end of the week, so fielder's choice may not stay fielder's choice, but for now, from the microphone, that's what we have. Tony Ebbs Canavan into a bat, strikeout, a double, a reach, an error, and a walk. It's a very, very colourful card with all the highlighters here. Leaves that one. Inside strike. Runners at first and third. 2 away. Ebbs Canavan lets it go past. It's a rung up strike though. Second base is open. 2 away, top of the 7th, the regulation 7. It's popped up. There's an option here. Is somebody going to claim that one? It's going to bounce fair, and there's going to be 1 run comes home as the sprint comes from McQuaid. He's going to hold himself up at third. And a scramble there with the ball just out of reach of everyone. pops one more run onto the board. It's kind of taking the single. Fabio Calderon around to third. So once more, runners at the corners, 2 away. The difference now is there's another run on the board. Aaron Rowlands. Pick-off attempt over at third. Threatens to escape the glove. Here comes the rain, as they would say. Da 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 da. This is where everybody goes, you said it would rain earlier. I also said there's no such thing as a commentator's curse. Another pick-off attempt goes over to third. And the Rays see what's going on and just keeps that sensible. Another pick-off attempt after a ball comes in, but ball stays at third base, but there again. So does Fabio Calderon. The rain starts to fall here. It goes to the outside.
Good ball, no strike.
So 2 away, runners remaining at the corners. Comes in for another ball. Rollins with the 3-0. Ball's awarded. So, bases loaded up. Darren will stay at third. It's kind of make some space and move up to second. Filling up Halifani. As we head into the third hour of the game. The weather starts to close in. Pitch comes down, bases loaded, it's wild. There's a thought from Calderon to go, but decides against it. So it's a reset again. Runners at first and second and third. Callum delivers the ball. Finally keeps the bat above the head. Ready for the swing. Pick-off attempt over to first, and it's going to be an overthrow. And that goes out of bounds. 90 feet. That's going to bring Calderon home. One more run onto the board. Ebbs Canavan into third and Rowlands up to second. Focus on all sides is needed. So 2 away, first base open. Edinburgh Rays extending the lead.
Right. You've seen it now, T. Okay, use it next time. Get some practice in. Come on.
3-1 is there.
There you go.
And ball 4, so we'll load the bases up once more. Justin Grant comes in now. It's a not for 2 game, but we've got a hit by pitch and a walk into the mix as well. Hit by ground out. Walk, ground out. A little bit of blue showing on the horizon here in Edinburgh. Baseball Scotland bingo, very much in play. Runner goes from first up to second, but we're in a bases loaded situation there, so tagged out. He attempts to make the run back to first.
You ever read the rule book?
A little bit of a mental error at that point there.
Anyway,
Ballythane.
boys are not happy. They'll deal with you in the clubhouse.
And I suspect there that somebody will be buying a round of drinks at some point there. So we'll just mark it up as a caught steal in the scorecard. But a first base stealing on a bases loaded is one of the more interesting moments that we've seen here. 2 hits in the inning there, bringing home 2 more runs for the Edinburgh Rays. 2 left on base and 1 error on the overthrow for the Angels. So the target and the mark is set. 2 more runs on that one there. Gives us the 16-1 game. And if anybody ever wants to know how long the batteries on our broadcast kit lasts, you might find out in the next few pitches. If the camera does go, we will switch to audio only. Don't worry about it. We will get you to the end of this game by hook or by crook, by rain or by wind. So the Edinburgh Angels have 3 outs, 15 to tie. Brian Harry, Emma Murphy, and Grace Murphy are your 1, 2, 3. At least on paper. And it looks like that will be our order as well. We'll keep an eye on the on deck for you. Certainly Harry's warmed up and ready to step in. Shay Wagner will continue to partner up with his catcher, Tony Ebbs-Canavan. Strong performance since he stepped in. 4 strikeouts, but also a 3 batter inning, a 4 batter inning, and a 3 batter inning on the 4th, 5th, and 6th. So, bottom of the 7th. It's a day when both other Edinburgh clubs have fallen. Edinburgh Cannons 0, Tayport Breakers 2, Edinburgh Diamond Devils 3, Glasgow Baseball 5. Those are final scores. So Edinburgh as a whole is not for 2 today. We'll certainly get 1 win today. But will it go to the Rays or will it go to the Angels? Blaine Harry steps in as the sun comes out. If you're superstitious, read into that what you will. As the first pitch comes down and goes wide for ball 1. Ball 2 is there. "64 walks will do it." No, that's not right. No, I'll do the math later on that one. Swing and a miss there. Got to do it in the head now. So it'd be three walks to load the bases, and then you need to push 15 over to tie. So it's 18 walks. And we're at 3-2 now. Apologies for the language there. Swing and a miss there and a full count. Strike 3. Edinburgh Angels losing one of the 3 outs that they have left. So it's Emma Murphy. deck we have Grace Murphy. Swing in the shoulder height there. Emma Murphy. Strike one. And Wagner sends one to the outside. See if he can draw another swing. Not this time. Cat goes equal low.
I was trying to get away from it.
And that one heads inside. 2 and 1. Cat goes equal high. 2 and 2. Grace Murphy warming up on deck. Swing and a miss there. It's going to be a drop third strike. Ebbs Canavan sends it up to Justin Grant comfortably. And that's 2 away. Grace Murphy, 1 for 2 so far. And the Edinburgh Angels down to their final out. Ball 1. Equal low, 1 and 1.
Hey guys, where's that fucking library out here? Here we go, Gracie!
Swing and a miss there, takes it 1 and 2. Wagner can see the game here, ready to close out. Discipline and focus needed all round. Murphy swings and misses, strike 3. That's your final out. That's your final inning. That's your ball game. That's us with officially minus 2% on the camera battery. So I will get ready to say bye-bye sharpishly for myself and Reuben here at the Bobby Thompson Memorial Field. Edinburgh Rays, 1 error charged, 11 hits and 16 runs coming from that one. And the Edinburgh Angels, 7 errors, 4 hits and 1 run in reply. Your winning pitcher, that will go down as Fabio Calderon, and your losing pitcher will be Blaine Heary. Next week will be an Aberdeen development game, so join us again in 2 weeks' time on the channel, where we'll be bringing more from the Scottish National Baseball League Triple-A, and we may have some single A games going up midweek as well. I get a chance to see the Edinburgh Knights and the Tayport Breakers single A as well. But for now, thank you all very much for joining me in what has been one of the more exciting games of Scottish Weather Bingo, and a game where the Edinburgh Rays have just extended their lead over their rivals, the Edinburgh Angels, at the bottom of the table. Ewan Spence here, Reuben the Truck. Thanks very much for watching. Hasty back.